Hello, hello.
Hello, happy Sunday.
Happy Sunday, my favorite day of the week.
Mine too.
I have to send a text real quick. I'm sorry.
No worries.
So, what videos have you dropped this week?
I dropped this morning. We did our meetup with Troubadouro. So that was such a great meetup. And it was Fort Chaffee. Yeah. And Fort Smith. Yeah. So it was a really cool video. We're trying to blog more, but we noticed it was windy. So I do have a mic coming with that little muffle. So that's going to be a lot better on our next ones.
With the dead cat? I think that's what they call it, isn't it?
Yeah. Yep.
Well, everybody make sure you get over there and check that out. We all love Nettie, and Troubadouro is absolutely so sweet. They are so kind. All right. Here we have our epic RV adventure. They said they've been there.
Oh, cool.
We have K&R Destinations. Hello. Thank you for coming in. That is a Nursing Our Travel Bug raid. So thank you, Nursing Our Travel Bug. We have Happy Place Camping and Nomadic Hippie. We have RVing with G. We have Linda Barker and Hitch Up and Tow. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate it. All right. So we're going to be doing, it's called the Jemison.
The Jemison.
We sure do a lot of the Jemison and Jameson and all of that, don't we?
Right.
Hey, Lucky Dog. Thanks for coming in. All right. So let's pull this place up. Oh, gotta go full screen. This place looks creepy.
Doesn't it?
It looks very creepy. All right, let's get into this. Hey, Nursing Our Travel Bug. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for the raid.
Yes, thank you.
Jemison Center Insane Asylum. Hey, Tommy Travels. The Jemison Center, also sometimes called the Old Bryce Hospital, was a mental health facility in the early 20th century. Dun, dun, dun. Hey, Shanna Craft. Thanks for coming in. Oh, no. That looks creepy.
Doesn't it?
Happy Place said, oh, that's funny. She said, is the asylum somehow connected to Aaron Jemison?
I'm thinking so.
That Jemison family has a lot of haunted history. It looks like it's in the shape of a cross, sort of.
Right.
The
Jemison Center was built in 1920s as part of Bryce Hospital, which opened in Tuscaloosa as the Alabama State Hospital for the insane at the outset of the Civil War. The building was constructed in Northport on what was once called Cherokee Plantation, owned by Robert Jemison.
Dun, dun, dun. The fact that it was an insane asylum, it was on a plantation, those two things combined seems like it would provide for a lot of paranormal activity.
Right?
After the Jemison Center was built, the hospitals were kept segregated. The able-bodied patients at Jemison worked on a hospital farm. After the main asylum became known as Bryce Hospital in 1900, the Jemison Center was often called Old Bryce Hospital, despite the fact that Bryce was built first. They put the patients to work? Oh, you're in the hospital, you're, a little insane, but we're going to give you a hoe and an axe and go out there and farm for us.
Yeah.
Even the road going to it is scary. Can you imagine that at night?
I actually went on that at night. This
Oh,
is when I was with Michael and Shelly, our epic RV adventure Halloween night.
oh,
That's the road we were trying to get to, but
yikes.
yeah. Thank
Hey,
God we
Roy,
didn't make
Becky
it. I would have
Travel.
freaked out.
Oh, I'm sure. Don't stop. Don't pull over. Just floor it.
Yeah.
I think Ford Man came in also. I can't scroll up on the chat right now, but I think Ford Man came in and Roy and Becky's Travels. So hello and thanks for coming in.
Mm-hmm.
RV and G said, where is this at?
Tuscaloosa, Alabama.
Tuscaloosa, Alabama.
Accounts of the building while it was still in operation say the conditions in Jemison were deplorable, with patients being mistreated by an overworked and understaffed faculty.
Tommy Travels said, being put to work is why I hate being labeled able-bodied. Oh, man. I can't, that's crazy that they put them to work.
Yeah.
Oh, Timmy Ray the King came in. Hello, Timmy Ray. That's the front door looking out.
Yeah. There's like a little cul-de-sac there in front when you drive up to it.
They're hoping that the patients are confused and just keep driving in a circle if they ever get a hold of a car. Put a cul-de-sac. Patients won't know how to escape. All right. The Jemison family settled near Tuscaloosa, Alabama in the 1830s and became one of the wealthiest and most influential families in the state. I'm just picturing a ghost. It's going to pop up here in the window at any point in time.
Yeah. That's pretty creepy.
Yeah. Hitchapito says it looks like the Rocky Horror.
Yeah. Robert Jemison Jr. was a Confederate senator, businessman, I can't say that word.
Entrepreneur.
His business empire grew to encompass toll roads and bridges, a grist mill, a sawmill, livery stables, a hotel, and 6 plantations, totaling over 10,000 acres.
Hey, Fantastic Travels. Welcome to the chat.
Mm-hmm.
And James Katniss, welcome in. James said, where's the orbs at?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Good thing everybody couldn't read what's on this wall back here.
I know.
Jemison was one of the leaders who built support for the Alabama State Hospital for the Insane, later renamed Bryce Hospital, which opened in 1861. Hitcham Toe said it needs a bit of work. Hey, Thin Blue Lane. It does need work, but it's still standing, you know?
I'm surprised it's standing. After his death in 1871, Jemison's largest plantation, known as Cherokee Place, was bequeathed to the State of Alabama Board of Mental Health during the segregation era. A separate facility was established for African American patients.
Thin Blue Lane, I see you over there asking about the timestamps you put on Hippie's video. I am so thankful for you for doing that. I'm going to go through and get the clips and we're going to look at them one day on here. So thanks for doing that. Hippie did a live stream from one of the bedrooms of the mansion.
Yeah.
and things were moving all over. Like the doll legs were moving up and down, up and down. And Mansion Mom went and picked up the doll while its legs were moving.
Oh, no.
In the dark. We're like, she's touching a ghost.
Oh, my.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, hit the wrong button again. That I'm trying to picture that without all of this stuff in just like a regular old building, you know, not full of seeing patients walking up and down the stairs. Like if they had them in a straitjacket, that'd be hard to get up them stairs.
Oh, yeah. Don't think there's elevators.
Hey, Thrifty Angela. Tommy Travels said it would have been easier to timestamp the times when nothing was happening. That's true. It was like the whole live stream stuff was happening the entire live stream. Pretty crazy.
Wow. The building known as the Jemison Center was constructed a short drive from the main campus in Northport on what was once Cherokee Place and named for Jemison's generosity.
Hey, Donald. Welcome to the chat. All right. Creepy.
Mm-hmm.
Before the Jemison Center was built, African American patients were housed in the lofts of the barn at Bryce Hospital. What? They put them in a barn?
Yeah. And they put them to work.
Jeez. What is that?
Another open window.
It looks like something's there, though.
Yeah.
Right here. KNR said that's a head peeking out.
Oh. The approach to treatment at Bryce followed the concept that patients' work was an important component of mental health care.
Well, maybe have them fold some laundry, but sending them out to work in the field seems a little much.
Yeah.
I don't know. Patients housed at the Jemison Center would tend the fields around the property. This was a part of the self-sustainability of Bryce, as well as the way to feed a large number of patients with limited state funding. Timmy Ray says, BB, I got a question. My cousin on my mama's side of the family, Kelly, got this thing they called the spirit box. And only thing it does make a bunch of noise, like channels change fast. Yeah, the spirit box, the channels are changing through radio stations, like consistently changing. And if you ask the spirit a question and a word comes through clear from that, then they're talking to you through the spirit box. Is what I understand of it. Tommy Travels, Old MacDonald had an insane asylum. E-I-E-I-O. No. Imagine that place in the dark. During the day, it looks scary.
Yeah. However, by the 1960s, the concept of patients remaining in the hospital for a long period of time, while at the same time working productively, became a subject of public concern. Many citizens felt that the hospital retained patients as a source of free labor.
Yeah, I would guess they did.
Yeah.
If they were out there working the fields and the workers didn't have to work, I'm sure they did. No. Creepy. It's so big. In 1970, the Jemison Center made headlines after a journalist from Tuscaloosa News visited the facility and reported on abhorrent conditions. COVID farmers, and in the asylum, Tommy lived. E-I-E-I-O. Y'all are cracking me up over there. Leftover bedding?
Yeah, leftover bedding. That was part of the horrid conditions. Excuse me, my hat's falling down.
I love your hat and your pigtails today. You look so cute.
Thank you.
Ugh.
Human feces were caked on the toilets and walls. Urine soaked aging floors. Many beds lacked linens. Patients were sleeping on the floor.
Linda Barker said, "See, Nettie, and it only took them 100 years to decide it was wrong to work the patients."
Mm-hmm.
Thrifty Angela, I don't know if I said hello to you, but hello and welcome to the room. Sorry if I didn't earlier. They got one bathtub and they had all those beds.
Yeah.
Also, free the nipple. That's great. One small shower served 131 male patients. 75 female patients only had one shower too. Most of the patients at Jemison were highly tranquilized and appeared to have not bathed in days. All appeared to lack any semblance of treatment. The stench was almost unbearable. I wonder if it still smells or if it's aired out now that all the windows are open.
I'm glad I wasn't able to go inside to find that out. Conditions at the Jemison Center and at Bryce Hospital in Tuscaloosa led to a landmark lawsuit, Wyatt versus Stickney. At that time, Bryce Hospital had over 5,000 patients living in intolerable conditions that the Montgomery Advertiser compared to a concentration camp. Wyatt and his aunt testified about the improper treatment designed to only make patients more manageable.
And I wonder, if family went and visited them. I guess back then I heard, I don't remember where I heard this, but it was in research somewhere, that once they put somebody in that place, the family kind of disowned them.
Yeah,
but I think there'd be a family member of somebody that would go.
Mm-hmm.
Ichimato said, "Sounds like my son's bedroom." And Lucky Dog Sue said, "I worked at an MR resident facility in Ohio. It was very similar to what you are describing back in the day before reforms took place in the 70s. Horrible situation."
Wow.
I know a lot of elderly care facilities now, nursing homes, are really bad about cleanliness and paying attention to the patients. This will make a good haunted house.
Mm-hmm. In 1971, the lawsuit was expanded to include patients at Alabama's other inpatient mental health facilities.
Wait a minute. It was already sucky and they expanded it?
I think the investigation is what the lawsuit. They expanded it to other mental facilities to do research.
I read that all wrong then. Tommy Temple said, "This place obviously didn't care about their Yelp reviews."
Yeah. The chair looks pretty good.
The chair's still in great condition. The walls, the way the walls are peeling, It's like the stench of the urine and stuff peeled that paint right off the wall. Plus, I think it's probably that bad paint you're not supposed to eat. The resulting court-ordered agreements form the basis for federal minimum standards for the care of people with mental illness who reside in institutional settings known as the Wyatt Standards. Lucky Dog said parents filed a lawsuit and forced the reforms, very similar to this lawsuit. Oh. That is a lot of rust.
Yeah.
Happy Place said, well, I don't think you're really supposed to eat any paint. Just saying.
The standards are founded on our 4 criteria for evaluation of care: humane, psychological, and physical environment, qualified and sufficient staff for administrative treatment, individualized treatment plans, and minimum restriction of patient freedom.
There was a lot of big words.
Yeah.
I can't remember the type of paint, but there was a paint that was being used widely on everyone's homes, and then they said they wouldn't allow it anymore because a kid could possibly eat it.
Lead paint?
Yes, lead paint. That's what it was. Because, like, if a kid got a hold of a chip of it or something, it was poisonous. Not that I'm walking around licking walls. I mean, I do strange things. But.
Yeah.
All right. Happy Place said lead paint. Yeah.
Lead paint.
Bones and bows.
Is that looks like a face right there?
Right here?
Yeah, that looks weird.
All of this looks weird.
Yeah.
Exxon's lead paint extraordinaire. ER lead. I was about to ask about you licking walls. Traveling Salvation. Welcome to the room. Lead paint tastes good. Bows made out of bones. Well, it's better than free the nipples, I guess, which is what we just saw. Donald said, I enjoy your humorous way you both have. Thank you. Can't get too serious.
No. After 33 years, the case of Wyatt versus Stickney came to a conclusion. Though a tenure of 9 Alabama governors and 14 state mental health commissioners, the case was the longest mental health case in national history. The state of Alabama estimates its litigation expense at over $15 million.
Jeez.
Quite a bit.
Fantastic travels. I prefer purple paint. Happy Place. Do the different colors have different flavors? So blue paint tastes best. Now, I did eat Play-Doh. I ain't gonna lie. Play-Doh tasted pretty good. Not the paint on the walls. What is that? Is that a crematory or is that a fireplace?
It didn't say what it was, and I was afraid to look more into it. I don't know.
I don't blame you. Avoid the red paint, though. That's spicy. So then blue. The center eventually closed doors down and has been left abandoned, but that hasn't stopped thrill seekers from breaking in and trespassing on the grounds.
Visitors say that they have heard disembodied voices, footsteps, slamming doors. Others claim to have had more violent experiences in which their hair was pulled or they felt as though they were being kicked.
Some ghost pulls my hair, I'm gonna be like freaking out.
That's fighting words.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, see, this picture freaks me out. I'm picturing I'm walking this way, and then all of a sudden there's footsteps behind me, and my hair gets yanked. No.
Mm-mm.
Them are long hallways. Can you imagine being in the dark and just wondering what's at the other end of them long hallways? No.
I was scared just on the driveway. I didn't make it to the building.
The driveway was really scary.
Yeah.
Is it yours or mine? I can't remember.
I think mine. Now in serious disrepair, the Jemison Center may be unsafe to visit, and it's reportedly patrolled by police who will arrest those caught trying to sneak in.
Our epic RV adventure, MelNetteLivingFreeZipCodeless.
Right? Thank God we didn't get arrested.
No, this is the place the police were scared of, right?
Yeah. They said you're on your own. They weren't going to come in there and help you.
It's bad when the police are like, no. You die. Sorry for you.
Yeah.
Is it patrolled, Nettie? Tell us, says Happy Place. Hitch Up and Toast says, I see a person at the top right corner. Oh no, it's your logo.
Right.
All right. Chilling photos of the derelict property, which has been heavily vandalized and subjected to arson attacks over the years, show the concrete exterior overgrown with trees and greenery, meaning little light is able to penetrate into the asylum. Corridors filled with detritus, graffiti, and lingering memories, and walls and ceilings ripped away by vandals as well as time. That would have been hilarious. I mean, so terrible, says Happy Place.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that looks pretty darn creepy.
And way down there at the end of the hall, it's really dark on the left.
Yeah, that's them long hall things I was talking about, where you ain't got no idea what's on the other end of that.
Mm-hmm.
Plus all those doors, not even just like ghosts, but what if homeless people were living in there?
Oh, yeah.
And they jumped out at you? That would be scary.
But the story of the Jemison Center does not end there. Following its closure in the late 70s, the building's story takes a supernatural turn. The Jemison Center is reportedly haunted. Dun, dun, dun.
Dun. Well, there's another one of them words. I'm really getting a kick out of the words that are on the wall.
Yeah.
It looks spooky. The building is a favorite spot of curious college students from the nearby University of Alabama, many of which have stated hearing unexplained noises like screams and footsteps, or finding scratches on themselves after leaving.
Mm-hmm.
Something reach out that hole and grab a hold of you. See, I'm making up my own ghost stories as we go through. Be standing there and something reaches out that hole.
Oh. Some have witnessed debris debris being thrown or have seen shadows inside and around the grounds of the Jemison Center late at night.
Hello, let us in. Welcome to the chat.
Hello.
I'm guessing this was connected at some point.
Yeah, it was connected.
The building is huge. Those pillars are huge. Today, the abandoned facility is a mecca for urban explorers and daredevils, and is reportedly one of the most haunted buildings in the region. If you can get in there without being arrested.
Yep.
I still don't understand the bones and bows. I'm a little confused. I mean, if you're going to put it over the doorway and make it really chilling and scary, bows are not scary.
And it looks like people are looking out those windows. The very top left. I
This one right here.
And then that right as well. But all the way on the left, that looks like there's two. I don't know what that is.
This one looks like a ghost figure.
Uh-huh.
It's not up close to the window. It's just a little bit further back.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Let us in. Fantastic travels.
That was awesome. That place looks terrifying. Terrifying.
Yeah. I still remember, just driving up to the entrance. And then, of course, we didn't know about that place. We were looking at another house, and it had a sign like, hey, go to the old Bryce. So Michael looked it up, and we went and found it. Of course, it would be on Halloween, and they were monitoring it. And the cop lights came on, but just coming right to the entrance, I was already scared. I had chills because I saw that long drive, and I'm like, oh no, I'm not going to be able to go look at this. So I was so happy that we couldn't, but I was scared too that we had police.
She's like, score! I don't have to go in. Yay! No.
I was just a passenger. I was in the car.
Then Lynn said, were you house hunting, Mel?
No.
Donald said, so both of you have a post box, etc. It's nice to write and ask what cases you like to look at. I have an email. I don't have a post box yet.
And same with me. It's my YouTube name, MelNetteLivingFreeZipCodeless at gmail.com.
Mine's Beyondbeauty3, the word 3 spelled out, at yahoo.com.
Mm-hmm.
So Tommy Travel said, it looks like the upside down house, or upside down White House in Wisconsin Dells.
Really?
Huh. An upside down house. Interesting.
Yeah.
Well, this week I'm going to be dropping a video, not a live, but a video about sleepwalkers. I did the research on that, and it's probably like 6 to 7 pages that I got. So I have to figure out how to put it in a video, shorten it down. But
yeah,
all about people that sleepwalk and murder, and can they get away with it, and why do they get away with it, and how your sleep messes with your mind. So that'll be a video coming soon. It's got a lot of cases of people that have murdered while sleepwalking. So
that's fascinating. I can't wait to see that.
That'll be out this week. And then if you have any cases or any haunted stuff you want us to look into, drop it in the chat and we'll definitely do that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, or in the comments as well.
Yeah. Yeah, go back later and put it in the comments if you want to. I'm also going to grab the clips of Hippie's video. I don't even know how to grab. I'm going to grab as many clips as I can, but like the whole thing's haunted. I'm just saying.
Yeah, and I want to see that.
Maybe we could look at that next Sunday together if you want to.
Mhm.
That could be what we do.
Yeah.
But we'll talk about that. But thank you, Nettie, for doing this. I appreciate it. I love Sundays. Sundays are the best. This was a great video.
Thank
I
you.
don't think personally I would go in that place.
Oh, man, I'm so glad I wasn't able to. No.
And I don't think that, one, it looks dangerous, like you could fall through the floor. Two, I would be so tempted to eat the paint. I don't know about you all, but
No. I would be scared somebody would approach me in there. You don't know who's all staying in there. So.
I've seen the urban explorers, and they go and explore abandoned places and stuff, and they'll go to like an old motel or something, and I'm like, aren't you scared that those doors are going to fling open and there's going to be like homeless people in there that have a knife and want to kill you because you're in their home? Like, that scares me. Please do not think.
Tommy travels.
Jemison would make a great health spa. The doll on the headboard had restless leg syndrome. Yeah, that's what I was saying last night. That doll was going insane. Donald said, please. I think he's saying to do the sleepwalking thing, or the hippie video. We can do that live next Sunday. Just look at the clips from hippies.
Yeah, that'll be pretty
try to come up with explanations as to why that stuff happened. I don't understand. And Happy Place said, when are you doing the sleepwalking thing? I'm probably going to release it by Wednesday or Thursday. I'm trying to put it together now. So hopefully by Wednesday or Thursday.
And with that coming out, BB, are you still coming on Friday? Or is that going to take the place for your Friday?
It might take the place for my Friday. I'm having a hard time getting on live on Fridays because the time I'm supposed to go live is when usually kids are leaving or coming home. They come right at that time. And it's hectic. It's just a hectic time for me. But I may do like trivia or something on Friday if I can get live. So.
Sounds good.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Nettie, for coming and doing this with me. And thanks, everybody, for coming in the chat. I really, really appreciate it. Like I always say, Sundays are my favorite. So thank you all for sharing Sundays with me. Wishing you
my favorite as well. Most definitely, BB.
Right. Wishing everybody much kindness and much love.
And we're sending love your way. Thank you.
Bye.